Welcome to London Visited for June 2022, telling you what's happening, the events and things that are going on in London. So if you're coming up to London, you can get the most out of your experience. So great to have you here. We're going to run through that, and we've got some videos to show you as well. Now, one of the big things that's just opened, and is open until September, is at the Tower of London. Now, the Tower of London is a beautiful place, dating back from 1066. See, remember my history knowledge on that one. From 1066, and the reason it's going to be really, really popular is for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. They have, hopefully that's going to come up. Yeah, go on. Hey. Yay, go on. It can do it. Now, so this is the Tower of London. Now, in the moat that you can see down there, they've sown 20 million wildflower seeds, and they're all meant to be blooming. Now, believe it or not, they're meant to be blooming already, but they blooming haven't, as they would say. We're hoping that's going to bloom very, very shortly. And what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to both see from here, but can you see the path that's there? Yeah. You can actually walk around and go and have a look at the wildflowers down in the moat. So that's going to be there till September. Now, I've got tickets. I'm going near the end of June. So I'm hoping by the time I go at the end of June, the flowers will be out, and we'll be able to bring that to you. So we're definitely going to bring that right at the beginning of July to you. But it's beautiful. Now, previously they'd used the moat for all of the ceramic poppies, which they put down there as well about 3 or 4 years ago. And they've used the moat for other things like the ice rink at Christmas, although they've now stopped doing that. So they've been using the moat quite a bit, but to actually put 20 million different wildflowers down there for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. So looking forward to that. And there you go. You can see the path sort of winding its way around. So you walk all the way around the Tower of London down in the moat. You can imagine what it was like in years gone by when people were trying to break into it.
That sounds so interesting.
Yeah.
I love some history.
I know. Fantastic.
I love me some history.
And I love that bit where you can see the Tower of London. You've got the modern buildings.
Yeah, I know. It really doesn't work.
Absolutely. Just sitting there. So
I guess that's that.
It is. Oh dear. So brilliant. So that's coming up very, very shortly. So that's what it looks like at the moment.
Yeah.
Jaden.
Right. So here we have some pop-ups this month to see in London. So first we have West End Live. Musical theatre lovers unite. West End Live returns to Trafalgar Square this month, bringing with it a whole host of free performances from... I really can't speak today. I haven't had English, I'm sorry. From top West End musicals. Expect performances from Anne Juliet, Back to the Future, the musical. I thought it was going to be a separate one than the musical. Disney's Beauty and the Beast. I nearly said Haters. Heathers, the musical. Disney's Frozen, My Fair Lady, and more. And it is on the 25th of June to the 26th of June. Oh, well,
so that's the weekend.
You've got a day.
Yeah,
you've got a weekend.
Yeah.
And it's at Trafalgar Square. For more information, go to www.westendlive.co.uk.
That's brilliant. So you can go to Trafalgar Square
and see
free performances from the West End musicals. Fantastic.
Yeah. Right. Marylebone Summer Festival Film Night. This June sees this... I really can't speak. Wow. This June... Breathe. This June sees the return of Marylebone Summer Festival. For one special night only, Paddington Street Gardens, that reminded me of Madison Street Gardens, I don't know why, will play host to an open-air cinema where you can watch films under the stars. This year's film of choice is That didn't make sense to me. Film of choice is award-winning Bohemian Rhapsody. So get ready... Oh, I lost where I am. To be singing along to your favourite Queen tunes.
Can you imagine that?
Oh, yeah.
That would be amazing, wouldn't it?
Queen
Go and see Bohemian Rhapsody and everyone singing their hearts out in the open air.
I can imagine that. Just fans.
The good news is, if you can't sing, actually it'd be just sort of muffled by everyone else singing.
You'd be like, hey, well, and then all the other fans.
Should we let Mum know so she can go and sing to it? So she... Yeah.
How rude.
I can feel some abuse coming in the chat very shortly.
The Marylebone Hotel will hand to quench your thirst with cocktails and mocktails, including an exclusive Mercury Negroni. When? It's on the 18th of June. And it's at Paddington Street Gardens, Marylebone, and then there's a code that I can't really read. W104AN is the postcode. Yeah. I can't think today. And for more information, visit www.marylebonevillage.com. Next, we have Taste of London. I like that name. That's quite cool. London's biggest food festival is back, bringing with it another 5-day bumper event stacked with some of capital's hottest restaurants, world's best chefs, exclusive culinary. I've been practicing this word.
Cooking.
Yeah, cooking. There you are. Experiences and champagne-fulfilled entertainment, taking place on Wednesday the 15th to Sunday the 19th of June. The festival is celebrating its 18th birthday with a bang. The lineup is the biggest and best yet. Expect big restaurant names to be making an appearance. The Fire Pit with Food Network's epic return, and Crazy Golf for a sport of friendly competition with your friends.
So food and Crazy Golf.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
You get it
Excellent.
all.
So when is it?
I
And where
wouldn't
is
do
it,
the
Joe?
Crazy Golf after the food, though.
That wouldn't be too bad because you're not moving that fast.
Yeah, just don't jump on the trampoline after
Oh,
food.
yeah,
You know from
definitely not.
experience. So it is on the 15th of June to the 19th of June. So at Regent's Park.
Wow. So it's a big old space for that.
Yeah. And for more information, visit www.tastefestivals.com. Maybe in the future I shouldn't do the www dot because I think people know that.
Yeah. I think you're right on that one.
Yeah, I'm wasting my www. Right. Next we have Summer by the River. Summer is officially here, and where better to spend it than soaking up the sun at the summer by the river festivities. The cultural season has returned to London Bridge City, bringing with it it's a wealth of activities and entertainment to get involved with. This year's theme centers around 1930s Miami, so expect Art Deco inspired by bars, pina coladas. Thank you.
That's right.
Tacos and tequila, and a lot of party energy throughout.
Lovely.
On until the beginning of September, the space will make way for Dabbers Bingo, Gospel Lock, think through a karaoke night, live with gospel choir, hip hop dance battles, Shakespeare classics, given a Love Island remix, and BBC introducing show casting brilliant unsigned artists. And it is until the 2nd of September.
Yeah.
I could get my dates right.
Hey.
And it is at London Bridge and Tower Bridge / Tower Bridge. And for more information, visit londonbridgecity.co.uk.
So that's
I didn't do the www.
You know what it's going to be like, don't you? Like when we went at Christmas, we went to the markets.
Yes.
It's going to be like a summer market between London Bridge and Tower Bridge. Oh, we might have to pop up there, especially as they're till September.
Right, and speaking of you saying pop up there and pop ups, we've got the Harry's House pop up by Harry Styles, which was in London. And look at it, it was an incredible experience, not just for a super fan like me, but for anyone that loves a little bit of music, a little bit of Harry Styles. So it was located
Top of Brick Lane. Yeah,
Top of Brick Lane.
It was.
The queue wasn't too bad. It was what you'd expect for Harry Styles fandom. It moved pretty quick though.
Just over an hour, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was very good for what it was. Oh, thank you. And so it had lots of Harry Styles memorabilia in there, lots about his new album. You could buy special merch pieces such as a limited edition orange vinyl, which is very nice, very snazzy. And it's got lovely art on the front, and inside it's got a special thing that says Harry Styles London May 2022. Unfortunately, it is closed by now. They moved it, but this is what it looked like. It was lovely. It had little doors you could go into. That guy's wearing some of the merch.
Yeah.
that you could get there. There's a photo of him. There's lots of photos of him. And there was very fun opportunities around. You could take photos, of course, with pictures of him. There was this place where you could roll. You'll be able to see it just where the white frame pieces are, where you could roll, I rolled, where the floor is covered in all this art that's inspired by his As It Was music video. And also you could have a little dance and download a video. I did it very cringy, but it was very cool. And this lady tells you what to do. So it was a lovely experience and definitely worth it. I love all these little pop-ups. Very fun.
Yeah, fantastic.
Hey.
Really was good fun. back in just 1 second. Yes, it's all got. There we go. Lovely. Come on. We can do it. Right. Okay. So whilst we're just trying to sort out the video, which will come back in just 1 second.
It's a bit glitchy.
There we go. We're back. Definitely back. Right. So let's tell you about some of the things that are happening in London. Now, we're going to do this in 2 parts because there's loads of stuff happening. But actually, should we do a count on how many of these things are free? Because one of the big things that's always dished against London is it's really expensive. Now, if you go to the wrong places or do the really big touristy stuff, it really is quite expensive, or it can be. But there's so many free things that you can do. So the first one is apparently there's 28 bronze sculptures of chimpanzees, some larger than life, which are all on display down by the Thames. It's there for the WWF's chimp conservation work down by London Bridge. So if you're going to go down to the food market, which you've just talked about, you can go down and go and see the giant chimps as well. Just turn up completely free, and that's on until October. There's another sculpture hunt which you can do, which is over in Mayfair, and it's the Mayfair sculpture hunt. And if you're wandering through the galleries and you think, I don't know whether to go into those, because actually I've done that before myself, been in, seen the galleries, and do you go in, don't you go in? Well, actually, what you can do is there's a whole load of sculptures around Mayfair which takes out art outdoors and to the masses. And if you follow the trail around the district, or just stumbling upon different sections of it, it means you can more easily engage with art, discover different parts of Mayfair you're not familiar with. And it's all part of the Mayfair Art Weekend, where local galleries throw open their doors and welcome anyone to pop in. So if you're going down to Mayfair, then they're going to just expect you to walk in. So it is between the 20th of June and the 31st of July. So that's over a month, and it's into summer holidays, funnily enough.
Yeah.
So if you fancy doing that, and do you know how much it costs? Have a guess. Free. Absolutely. It's another freebie. Yes. There you go. It's from, just call it from London. Just tell them London Visited sent you, and it's completely free. There is no charge. So that's good. The Mayfair Art Weekend itself is between the 24th and the 26th of June, but the sculpture trail is between the 20th of June and the 31st of July. Also, if you go into the City of London, you've got sculpture in the city, which returns for its 11th time. And all around the square mile, thought-provoking outdoor sculptures to admire among the skyscrapers, all sorts of stuff there. And guess what? That's completely free as well. And that's between the 21st of June and spring 2023. So that's 9 months. So there you go.
Got a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. So actually, as I'm going around and filming and that, if I can grab any of those, we'll put those on next time. London Lookabout. Right. Also, another thing, which is also completely free. If you go to the John Soames Museum, it's like stepping through a portal in time. And what they've actually got over there with film and a virtual reality experience that whisks you into different eras, worlds, and also realms. And it uses the museum as an inspiration and a starting point. And it's a journey to the unknown where your imagination can really take you, and also the different installations they've got as well. So that sounds like a really big interactive thing. That's on between the end of June, the 29th of June, and also the 25th of September. So that might be one for summer holidays.
We can definitely do
we
that.
could certainly do that. And guess how much it is? Free. There you go. Have we done anything with the cost so far? I don't think we have we? No, that's good.
Brilliant.
Right, Hampton Court Palace Festival. This one will definitely cost you because it's a music festival. That kicks off from the 9th of June to the 25th of June. They've got all sorts of people attending there. They've got Elbow McFly, Michael Ball, Alfie Bow, Casey Musgraves. Oh, sorry, did I say that?
Wow.
Wow, you wouldn't mind going and see that, would you? So if you want tickets, just put up Hampton Court Palace. So they've got all the different concerts and things like that are happening there. So that'd be the evening ones. And finally, if blues is your favourite thing, go over to the Barbican, because they've got the British Blues exhibition that is on till the 19th of September, and it charts the rise of through the musical genre, including Radio Caroline. So it's more for older people. Well, older people are still like Rolling Stones, they're there as well. They've got stuff about them, the Animals, Cream, and also Jules Holland as well, who's going in that. Objects on display include instruments, sheet music, posters, and so much more. And that's at the Barbican Music Library. Guess how much that is, Jay?
Free.
You never believe it. It's completely free.
Wow.
So there you are. That's a free event.
That
we have part 2 of what's
incredible.
going on in London with our sort of quick guide to you. That's coming up very, very shortly. Jaden.
Right, now we have something I never thought I would say.
Go on.
Some outdoor cinemas in
Oh.
London. I mean, don't do them in the winter, just say.
Of course.
But it's summer, so we're free. Right, so first we have Summer by the River free films from 30th of May, so it's all open available now,
Mm.
to the 2nd of September. A short piece of the Thames by London Bridge and Tower Bridge is transformed into a summer hub.
Back there again, isn't it? There's loads happening around there.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
They really do tower
That's the place to
everything.
hit.
Of course, I said they really do tower everything there when it's Tower Bridge.
Tower Bridge.
Okay. There's food, drink, laughter, and most importantly for this article, there are outdoor films. Think old classics like Dirty Dancing mixed in with a few kids' favourite like Encanto.
Mm.
All of the screenings take place at the Scoop, which is the outdoor
Amphitheatre?
Thank you.
That's all right. Anytime.
Next to the former City Hall building. And guess what? They're free.
I'm sorry. All those words.
I know. You always give me the hardest script. Well, actually, I choose the script, kind of. But... and guess what? It's free.
It's free.
So
Wonderful.
you'd best get there early and grab a seat.
Mm.
No, but it's from the 30th of May, so it's all open to the 2nd of
Yep.
September. And it's at London Bridge / Tower Bridge. And for more information, go to londonbridgecity.co.uk. Didn't do the www. It's very handy. It does take up a lot of my breath. Next, we have the Canary Wharf summer screens. From June until September, Canary Wharf are showing loads of stuff on their summer screens. There's Wimbledon and Formula One, family film clubs, and movie nights. Expect some big blockbusters and some old classics. What's more, you can bring a picnic, and screenings are totally free.
Wow.
Again.
You know when that's going to be, don't you? Do you remember when we came out of Canary Wharf after doing the Elizabeth line at the weekend with all those clocks?
Yeah.
I bet you it's there.
Oh, I love the Elizabeth line. Just want to put that in there. It is so cool. So, it is at Canary Wharf, and for more information, go to canarywharf.com. Next, we have the Barbican Outdoor Cinema Weekend. Immerse yourself in the Barbican's brutalist, architecture. Oh, is it really brutal? With some summer open air screenings. From dance films to art films to Hollywood films, the screenings are for the open-minded. There's Pina Bausch's unique choreography in Pina, as well as Sally Potter's Ode to Self-Love in Orlando, starring the impeccable Tilda Swinton, followed by Alfred Hitchcock, Vertigo, and a whole host of others. It runs from the 23rd to the 28th of August.
Right.
And it is at the Barbican, and the postcode is EC2YA8DS. And for more information, go to barbican.org.uk.
Excellent.
Love
there
it.
You go. Outdoor cinema.
Yeah,
Love it.
I never thought I'd be saying
Check the weather
that.
forecast. Or take a whacking great umbrella so no one can see behind you. Can you imagine you're sitting there and the rain starts and you can't...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Just don't go in the winter. It's handy they're doing it in the summer.
Right.
It's really hot right now.
It is. It's baking, isn't it?
Oh, it
okay,
is.
but they can't see that on there, so
Yes.
we're okay. We can get away with it. So if you are coming to London and you still want to capture some of that Jubilee spirit, the good news is they have another exhibition going on until the 26th of July. You can come down here and they've got a trail of 19 giant corgis. And when I say giant corgis, they're like bigger than people. They're all multicolored and painted. Now, they did this not long ago with both elephants and lions. They've got them all around the sort of Westminster area. And these 19 you can go and see, go and have your picture taken. And it celebrates the world's most famous corgi breeder on the occasion of a 70th birthday. Now, if you want to know where they are, you can go online. If you just put in giant corgis of London, you're going to get either a horror film come up.
Yeah. Giant corgis taking over.
Can you imagine?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, give me Quentin Tarantino, someone. We've got an idea for a film for him. Alternatively, you're going to get this, and then what you'll be able to do is be able to see a map and you'll be able to see exactly where these corgis are. And then you go around and go and take a picture and go and tick them off as well. There you go. Excellent. And apparently they will be auctioned off, the corgis, afterwards. To raise money for a good cause. And the whole thing is organised by London HQ, a group of businesses to improve districts, which is a really good idea.
That is very nice.
Lovely.
Now we have the Mall from the Queen's Jubilee on Saturday. We went. It was lovely. First of all, this is lovely cans. So they put the cans in here. and made a lovely flag and a crown. So this was a camping kind of area
St.
where
James's
on that
Park,
screen, yes, St. James's Park. On that screen, you could watch the concert on Saturday night, which was very interesting. It was very cool. And so, yeah, everyone was just kind of hanging out. It was so incredible. I loved it. And I also took a photo next to the cans that they did. I think that was very cool. And there's some lovely views on the bridge. It's funny, we saw all the TV cameras filming for the Jubilee.
Oh, we've got that coming up.
Oh, have
You're going to see that in a second. This is the Blue Bridge, isn't it, going across St. James's? That shows you how busy the bridge was.
It was pretty busy, wasn't it?
All the people up there.
Yeah.
And then that's the view out to Horse Guards Parade. And sometimes, if you're lucky, we didn't see them there this time. No pelicans.
No, they had a lovely lamppost as well.
Yeah.
We stood by
which has
it.
been decorated, especially for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. Normally that's sort of black and dirty colour, but actually they've done it all nice and purple for the Queen's Jubilee, which was really nice. Thanks to British Gas.
Yes.
And
then here we are down the route. Well, first of all, we didn't expect to be this close. We thought it was going to all be shut off. But we managed to get down there. We heard a Mimi Webb sound check, which was very cool. And all those screens are for when you can watch the concert when it happens. There was lots of flags down there. It was a lovely atmosphere. Everyone was celebrating the Queen. Even some had, like, Great Britain outfits on.
Yeah, didn't they? All
flag outfits. Yeah. It was lovely. It was a lovely atmosphere. Very lovely day, which is very good for England, let's just say. And yeah, so overall, it was an incredible experience. Happy 70 years for the Queen's Jubilee. And so, yes, there was a concert that night. Lots of artists performing, such as Ed Sheeran was on the Sunday, George Ezra, Mabel, Jax Jones, Mimi Webb, Rod
Diana
Stewart.
Ross.
Elton John did a bit, though he was actually in Windsor, but they brought it on there. Yeah, there's
the TV, the world's press. So here we go. So they're actually, and this lady here in white is actually talking live to camera. We think she's from the UK, and might be something like GB News or something like that. It's no one that we actually recognise. This lady was going to America, but as you can see, she's literally just come off camera and on her phone. There you go. And then you've got Admiralty Arch. And at the moment, just to give you an idea, they're turning that into a hotel. There's going to be a Waldorf hotel. They're currently building that. Will be open next year. So that'll be one heck of a place to stay, but also very expensive, I'd imagine, if that's your view when you wake up in the morning.
Oh my goodness.
Can you imagine? Great stuff. So there you go. Now, if you also want to see any more, we did the live stream. That is in our library, so you can go and have a look at that. That's a live stream from Saturday as well. That's about 10 or 11 minutes, so that just gives you a flavour as well for the different things that were down there.
Yes.
Good, wasn't it? Good.
Yes.
Love it. Nothing like a nice live stream. Right, let's just tell you what's going on London Visited in June. So we've still got videos which are being uploaded every Sunday, Wednesday and Friday as well. Some of the things that we're going to be covering, we're going to bring you Little Venice. Now, if you've not heard of Little Venice, it's a beautiful piece of London round by Maida Vale. It's a little piece of Venice. Round by Maida Vale, and it's where the Regent's Canal is. And it's just beautiful around there. So we're going to bring you that. We're also going to do a walk around the city of London with some fantastic views. And also one of the things that people really loved was our 10 things to do in Covent Garden. People love that. We've got part 2. We've got another 10 things to do in Covent Garden. That's coming up this month as a video as well. So keep watching for that one. We've also got a podcast that is out every Wednesday. And a big thank you to Hello Fresh, who are currently sponsoring.
Thank you.
So they're sponsoring for. So let's just hope they don't listen to them. No, I'm joking. So big thank you to them. Podcast is up every Wednesday. We've got now 115 in the library. So if you want to learn anything about London and London history, that's where you go. So wherever your podcast provided, just type in London Visited and you will find us. And actually, do you know what? A lot of our competition winners actually do use the podcasts. And I know Neil, for instance, when he wins, he goes, I think I heard this in one of your podcasts. So when he wins our competition on a Sunday, it's there. Speaking of which, we've got the community, which is going every single day. We've got pictures on there. We've got polls on there. So do join in. We've also got videos and throwback. And also on a Sunday, we have a little competition as well, a little bit of fun. So do keep involved. If you've got any suggestions, want to contact us at all, then you can do that through Instagram and Twitter at London Visited, or through our Facebook page at the London Visited, or you can go to our website, which is londonvisited.co.uk. See, no www.
Yes.
There you go.
So we have more lot of what's on in London. I mean, we
Oh,
are
part
London
two.
visited, so yeah, part 2. So
keep
first
going with
we
the freebies.
have Sorting Britain. The Postal Museum's newest exhibition is dedicated to the topic of postcodes. Sorting Britain, the Power of Postcodes, looks at how the invention of postcodes changed how mail was sorted and delivered and the effects they had on life in Britain. And it is until January 2023, so you've got a while to get down there. I can't believe we're already talking about 2023.
Yeah.
We're already halfway through the year.
I know.
Anyway, so next we have Disney exhibition. Beauty and the Beast and Cinderella are the Disney animation films taking center stage at Wallace Collections exhibition, inspiring Walt Disney. It looks at how Uncle Walt and the wider Disney team took inspiration from the 18th century French art and furniture, and it's until the 16th of October. Now, this one sounds really interesting to me. We have wildlife photography.
I've just noticed, actually.
Oh, yeah.
It's finished.
We'll ignore that one out, but there was a wildlife photography thing after this, so
The editor needs to have a talk to himself.
yes.
Right, next.
So next we have. Oh, I thought it said ended
no.
27th of May. Next we have Dippy Returns, one of London's most famous museum exhibitions. Dippy the Republica, Diplodocus.
It's a big dinosaur.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, I've heard of it. Returns to the Natural History Museum after its national tour, starring in a special exhibition. However, it's only here. It's only here until December, so be quick if you want to welcome it back. And yeah, so it was from the 27th of May till December. So get down there to see the Diplodocus dinosaur.
Diplodocus. Is it?
I love how you can say it so quick and I can't say it at all. Right.
It's because some people say that I was around when dinosaurs were first. Were.
How rude.
I know, that's what I think as well.
Next we have Fred Perry. It makes me think of Katy Perry, but it's called Fred Perry.
Yes.
Tennis player turned fashion brand Fred Perry is the subject of short exhibition. Sorry if I thought Fred Perry was Katy Perry, by the way. I respect Fred Perry, I just think of someone else. Ahead of Wimbledon in a couple of weeks, learn about how it was founded, the people who wear it, and the icon whose name adorns it. Design Museum, Kensington, free. Just turn up. And it is from the 10th of 19th to the 19th of June, so you've got to go down there quickly. Next, we have The Last Word. This is the last word I'll say before the next one. We are already halfway through this year's The Last Word Festival, a celebration of the spoken word through theatre, live podcasts, and workshops. Highlights this weekend include diaspora dialogues and an evening of conversation, sound, and food, honouring London's diverse diaspora. Thank you.
That's right.
Roundhouse, Camden.
Oh, Camden.
Oh, speaking of Camden,
Yeah.
Camden Market. Various prices, various prices and book ahead. So yes, get down there quickly, and it is until the 10th of July. Next we have, this sounds very rich, Tiffany & Co.
Tiffany & Co.
Saatchi Gallery opens an exhibition about the famous New York-based jewellery company, Tiffany & Co. Expensive.
Yes.
Vision and Virtuosity, I got there in the end, celebrates the jeweller's 150th anniversary
150
in London.
years, wow.
Goodness, wow. I love when these companies have like anniversaries. It's just so special, isn't it? Even though no one really thinks of it. With 400 objects from its archives on display, alongside cultural references such as the script from the movie Breakfast at Tiffany's, Drink Bottles and Bottles, sorry, Ariana Grande song, Saatchi Gallery, Chelsea, free, and it's free, so book ahead, and it is until the 19th of August.
Right, just speaking of Tiffany, you've seen some Tiffany. Do you remember when we went to the Wellington Barracks? And we've got that in our video, if you put in the Wellington Barracks.
Yes.
And we went in and we saw all of the trophies and all of the medals and everything that was there. That was made by Tiffany. All those. Do you remember all those massive trophies they had in all the cabinets that no one gets to see unless you're actually in the
So you can tell they're worth loads.
Absolutely.
So next we have SuperBloom.
Oh, we talked about that.
Oh yeah. A Jubilee
The
celebration that's still with us is SuperBloom, a wildflower style meadow that's taken over the Tower of London that we just showed.
Yeah.
That thing. Yeah, that is from £12. You can book ahead, and it's till the 18th of September, which on the video looks very interesting. So hopefully.
Get down there. Get down there.
Yes.
Yeah, good stuff. Right, thank you, Jaden.
Hey.
There's loads going on, and so much
here.
of that is free. So take your choice. But if you come down to London, you can certainly do loads and loads of great stuff if the weather's good and it's don't need to cost you anything. Very great way of doing it. Okay, now one of the things we did was we took the Elizabeth line and we went off to Paddington Station. And whilst we were there, believe it or not, I did buy some goodies from here, from the Paddington Bear. I just wanted to show you some of the things that you can get at the Paddington Bear shop in Paddington Station. It's a pretty massive shop. Now, funny enough, we've got one of those bags that you can see over in the background there. That's around somewhere, but we can't find it in our London Visited studio.
The Kew Gardens bag.
So
next video,
we're definitely going to give it away.
Stream.
Paddington Bear, and actually, it just happened to be rather apt, of course, with Paddington appearing in the Queen's Jubilee. But look at all the stuff you can get here. So if you're a Paddington Bear fan. Apparently you can also order online because I was talking to the staff down there. But yeah, Paddington Bear and Paddington Station. And also people loved on Monday that we put a picture of the Paddington Bear statue up as well, which is over there. And I found at Paddington Station this gorgeous painted bench as well with Paddington Bear all over it. So we're going to bring that in a video very, very shortly. Paddington Station. And also a great thing about Paddington is that it's one of the interchanges for the brand new Elizabeth line. What was your thoughts on the Elizabeth line?
Incredible, fast, ventilated.
Yes.
And beautiful.
There you go.
And huge.
And huge. Yeah. So much space, isn't it?
Yes.
So if you're coming to London and you're thinking about getting on the Elizabeth line, do, because it really has. It's got so much space and it's just a great way to travel around London. Good stuff.
Hey.
Right, that's Paddington Station.
Love it.
Jay.
So, if you love London Visited and want to be closer to us and the channel, now it's your chance. We have a 5-tier membership. Sorry, 1 second. Both YouTube memberships by clicking the Join Us button under any of our videos, or through Patreon by going to patreon.com/London Visited. Join us and become a London Visited's Crown Jewels fans, but that's what I named them. Here is what you'll get. So for Amethyst, which is £1 per month, you get our thanks, as everything helps to support our channel. Thank you so much. I also want to say thank you for the comments tonight on this live stream that we're doing currently. Thank you so much. And you get unseen footage that can't be posted to YouTube, but we will share to you. And you get a shout out on the next London Lookabout after you join. On here, hello. And then next is Sapphire, which includes Amethyst as well. It is £2 per month, and it also includes episode suggestions, London postcards, and a personal thank you card from us. Next we have Ruby, which has Sapphire and Amethyst, £3 per month, and it has a photo booth, Access of London, a London Visited wristband, what we have over there, which is Corgis. Should I have a quick flash? And we also have. You also have a weekly update and also an advanced preview of a coming video, which we've just added. So
yeah,
it'll be very interesting. Next, we have Emerald, which is £6 per month, which includes Amethyst, Sapphire, and Ruby. And you also get exclusive monthly podcasts and video from us. And you get an annual London souvenir and your name in our video credits. And lastly, we have Diamond, which has Amethyst, Sapphire, Ruby, and Emerald, and it is £10 per month. And it includes London Visited official merch annually, our email access, and a dedicated short but sweet named on one of our launch videos. Just in case you don't know, a short but sweet is a YouTube short. I named it Short but Sweet, and your name will be on there. So join us and get those extra bits.
Lovely. And thank you to those people that support us on a regular basis. We really appreciate it. I know they're enjoying the extra bits, but also we've just added that bit so you can actually see one of our videos in advance as sort of a preview there. Great. Thank you, Jaden. Right. One of the final things is you wouldn't think of coming to London to go on the beach. That's probably one of the
I guess
last
that's
things.
a new thing,
Yeah, but that's probably
You
one of
think
the
of
last
city,
things.
You think of
You wouldn't
everything apart
really
from
think
that.
about that. But here we go. This is where you can find London's summer beaches in 2022. So the first place is the beach at Brent Cross. That is between the 14th of May, so it's open now until the 4th of September. You can turn up over there. There is limited capacity, so it's going to be really busy during school holidays and all the rest of it. They've even got a splash area for cooling off. This is Brent Cross Shopping Centre. Right, it's a massive, great shopping centre, and they've put a beach in it. Brilliant. Entry £3.50 in advance, or £4 on the day. And as I said, that's on till the 4th of September. There you go. There's the Fulham Beach Club at Neverland 2022. That's the Outdoor River Bar Neverland, which hosts the Fulham Beach Club. It's got spas. It's got a sand sprinkled bar and party venue with beach huts, sofas, day beds, cabanas, and also beach bubbles. There's all sorts of stuff there. They've also got bars, and they've got food and various other bits and pieces. So if that's your fancy and you're over that way, that's open now until the 18th of September. These beaches all sprung up around London.
I can't believe it.
There's the London Secret Beach at the London Secret Garden.
Very secret.
I can't tell you where it is. It's very secret. Yes, all right, but we will tell you. It's the London Secret Garden. Keep it quiet, all right? Don't share it. But it's over at the buildings on the Cromwell Road. In winter, it's got dining igloos, but in the summer, it's all about the beach. So that is minimum spend £20 per person. Yeah, I'd probably stick to Brent Cross. And actually, I've got a free one you can go to as well, which we'll talk about in just a second. But it's very fancy. You've got the best beach snacks, and they've got great food and various other bits and pieces. But actually, that minimum £20 spend per person includes the food and the drink and other bits and pieces. So it depends how much time you're going to spend down there. You can also have a Prosecco afternoon tea on the beach for £45 per person.
Some people will be like,
yeah, I can imagine. There's the beach bar at the Montague on the Gardens, which is a 4-star hotel near Russell Square. You can make a beach party booking for a minimum of 10 people. So if you're going to go as a big group, then that's really good. That's open till late September, and you just go to the beach bar at the Montague, and they'll tell you what the prices are, etc. So by virtue of the fact we haven't got a price, that could be quite costly.
Yes.
How about this? Ruislip Lido, which is just out on the Metropolitan line out northwest London way. You've got that place there. There's a miniature railway that takes you around, and they've got a massive great lake there, and there's a natural beach all year round. There you go. The only thing you've got to be very, very careful of, because it's a Lido, that's sort of a lake, there's lots of swans. So you might have to share the beach with some swans.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
Swans.
So there's that. And my favourite, and we have got a video on that. So if you're watching this on the replay, I'm going to put a link to that because we've been there. It's the Thames foreshore. So there's lots of little natural beaches around on the South Bank. Now, our favourite one is over at Gabriel's Wharf, which is on the South Bank in front of the Oxo building. So if you know London, you'll know there's the Oxo Tower. There's a little sandy beach there. And when the tide goes out, it's beautiful. You've also got a nice sandy beach right in front as well of the Tate Modern, right underneath the Millennium Bridge. Once again, on the South Bank. It seems to always be on the South Bank.
Yeah.
But you've got sand there as well. So if you catch the tide right, make sure the tide is out or going out, then you'll have some beach that's there, lots of sand, and you can just go and enjoy it. But you don't tend to think of by the side of the Thames for a natural beach. There you go. And they're free. Funnily enough, you don't have to pay anything for it. There you go.
Well, we hope you enjoyed our London Lookabout for June 2022. We will see you for our next London Lookabout, which will be very, very soon, and for more videos. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the likes, all the comments, all the views. We love you. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.